Hey guys, Nicole here, and welcome back to YouTwoGamerz. Today we're going to be breaking down the new tribes of the Forbidden West trailer, while also going over everything we know so far about the different tribes in the New Horizon game. As always, make sure to leave a like and comment below if you enjoy the video, and be sure to subscribe for more news and updates on Forbidden West and more games coming in 2022. Now let's get into it. The new trailer starts by capturing beautiful scenes of the two tribes we've already seen in Zero Dawn, the Oseram and Karja. To give you a quick recap, if you haven't played the first game since its release, the Oseram are a tribe mostly known for their metalworks and craftsmanship, especially in weaponry. We can actually see this in the trailer, as workers of all types are shown in the opening moments. It's really cool to see a bustling settlement filled with the Oseram tinkerers and builders, while also seeing them celebrating and having a merry time in the village's drinking house, similar to the Viking feast in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. The Oseram are definitely the most advanced in their technological abilities compared to the other tribes. It's also been made clear from past trailers one of Aloy's closest Oseram allies in the first game, Eren, will be working closely with Aloy to discover what is happening in the Forbidden West. We also got to see more of the Karja in the trailer as well. If you played the first game, the Karja were a highly advanced tribe in control of the Sundom under the rule of the Sun King Avad. During Zero Dawn, the Karja were in the midst of a civil war with the Shadow Karja, a splinter tribe who did not believe in the reign of Avad and were trying to overthrow him. With the help of Aloy and Eren, who were also the leader of the Karja vanguard, the Shadow Karja were defeated along with their leaders, the Eclipse and Hades. The Karja are very powerful and well ahead of their sister tribes in terms of their economy and military, while also being a highly religious tribe who worship the sun. During the new game, the Karja are in a full-flight defense in order to guard the Sundom from their fears in the Forbidden West. From what we learn in the new trailer, part of this fear is what they call the Red Blight. We got to see the effects of the Red Blight in the trailer as it destroyed the land, and from what we can tell, it looks as though it is a kind of disease that affects both man and machine. With this being a major threat to the populating tribes in the West, we also got to see a brand new tribe called the Utara tribe, who are a peaceful tribe that we see using singing as a way of saving the land from the Red Blight. The trailer also mentioned that the Utara reside in Plainsong, a land that is known for its rich fields and fertile soil, which it seems the Blight is on the verge of destroying. Most of what we know about Utara from the first game came from one side quest called Honor the Fallen, where Aloy met Rhea, an Utara woman who had been enslaved by the Karja during a period of history called the Red Raids. If you didn't know, the Red Raids were a series of attacks on neighboring tribes by the Karja during the reign of previous Sun King Jiran. Jiran was father to the present Sun King Avad and had ordered the raids in order to sacrifice members of different tribes to the sun. So yeah, not the best guy. After he was overthrown by his son Avad, the members of tribes who had been enslaved were freed or escaped, including Rhea, who returned to the Plainsong following the death of Jiran. During the quest, Aloy helps Rhea honor the death of her friend by clearing out snap moths from the lake shrine so that Rhea can properly mourn the death of her friend. We don't really see any more Utara in the first game, which we can assume is mainly because of their bitterness toward the Karja following the Red Raids, leading to the Utara not really wanting to be around in the Sundom. Which brings us to the Tanakh, who from the trailer we learn are a collection of 3 clans further to the west. These 3 different clans are reported to be called the Sky Tanakh, Lowland Tanakh, and the Desert Tanakh. And from what the trailer tells us, these 3 clans could not be more different from each other. Not much else is told, but we can see that the clans, or at least one of them, are heavily fixated on combat, as we can actually see 2 members battling in some type of fighting arena, as well as 2 more wrestling on a log. Being this heavily aggressive tribe, the Tanakh also believe that the strong are meant to take from the weak. It's also implied in Zero Dawn during a brief conversation Aloy has with Ulia, a member of the Tanakh, that they also kidnap children from other tribes and may actually be cannibals. So they're definitely not the most fun of the new tribes and are most likely to be more of an enemy than an ally. However, the trailer tells us that all of these clans face one threat, a rebel clan which the narrator calls Regala and all of her rebels. This rebel faction is the same that we saw Aloy fighting against during the first State of Play trailer back in May. During that trailer, we saw that they were capable of overriding machines, including the Tremor Tusk and multiple Claw Striders. We can actually see them marching to battle with bristlebacks and chargers as well in the trailer, as it seems they hope to overthrow their former clan, the Tanakh. It also may be important to mention that the narrator does say Regala and all of her rebels, leading many to believe that the group is actually led by someone named Regala. This, of course, has not been confirmed, but would introduce us to another character Aloy might come across in the new game, one who is bent on destroying the Tanakh. Which would also beg the question, what exactly did the Tanakh do to lead to this rebel uprising? Or is it simply a move to overthrow the power by the rebel leader? As the trailer ends, the narrator makes a more ominous mention of another stronger tribe, one that is said to be currently passing the shores for secrets on the edge of the west. Given this description, it may be assumed that this secret tribe might be the first we see to take control of not only land but also the water. Of course, we won't know much else about this new tribe until the game is released next month, or Guerrilla Games will release more information about them in the form of another trailer. And that concludes this video on everything we know so far about the tribes of the Forbidden West. Be sure to drop a like if you enjoyed the video and leave a comment on what you're most excited for in the new game. And for more news on Forbidden West, check out this video right here about the new skill tree in the game. And don't forget to subscribe for more news and updates on Forbidden West and other upcoming games releasing this year. See you next time.